MotoGP moves away from Portugal and travels to Argentina at Termas de Rio Hondo for round 2 of the season. So Pecco Bagnaia sweeps the 2 races and takes the first race win of the season, leads the championship by 37 points. Now we move into Argentina before 2 weeks' time going over to the Americas race at Cota. Then Spain kicks off the European season with France, Italy, Germany, Netherlands. Then Kazakhstan as well on the 9th of July, a morning race for us in the UK. British Grand Prix on the 6th of August. Then Austria, Catalonia, San Marino round out the European run. Then India, Japan, Indonesia, Australia, Thailand, Malaysia, all night races just to make us super excited. Then we get Qatar on the 19th of November, and a week later the season rounds out in Valencia. After just 1 race then, it is Pecco Bagnaia leading by 12 points to Maverick Vinales. Marco Bezzecchi's on 16 points, 1 clear of Johan Zarco and Jack Miller. Alex Marquez on 12, Aleix Espargaro 11, Brad Binder on 10, Martin on 9, Quartararo 8, Marc Marquez has 7, Rins 6, Mia 5, Nakagami 4, 3 for Fernandez, Augusta that is, Oliveira with the same, and Morbidelli on 2. And 45 minutes begins now. We are underway here at the Terminus Rio de Hondo circuit for the Argentina Grand Prix. It's MotoGP's Practice 1. Remember, these 2 sessions, they do focus part on the Grand Prix as well, because this decides the running order for qualifying. We had overnight rain and it was a switch in the Moto 2 just before this, 2 slick tyres. Everyone is heading out there on slicks. Track temperature 32 degrees, air temperature 25 and cloudy, 65% humidity as well. 8 km/h wind speed, but we are underway for Practice 1. So the mixed weather still playing a factor. Out of the 18 riders that are running this weekend, they have all set their times. It's Martin with a 1:47.04, then it's Nakagami coming in. Followed then by Vinales, Aleix Espargaro on the Aprilias, Franco Morbidelli, Marco Bezzecchi, Luca Marini, Alex Marquez in 8th, Fabio Quartararo in 9th, but he's currently up on his own best times. So is that of Franco Morbidelli actually in 5th position. Bagnaia 10th, Miller 11th, Fernandez 12th, Augusto Fernandez 13th, it's Raul Fernandez 12th, Johan Mir 14th, Alex Rins 15th, Fabio Di Gianantonio 16th, Johan Zarco 17th, and Brad Binder in 18th position. At the moment, 18 MotoGP riders, it's the least in a number of years, and we now know exactly what's been causing all the issues here. But weather conditions starting to come down a little bit here for the Argentine Grand Prix, or the Argentina GP is what the official hashtag is being called upon as. Vinales down in the 3rd sector, Nakagami to the top, 1:40.647, new fastest time at the front. Quartararo swapping over several positions as we ride with him. 4/10 down in the 3rd sector, going to try and push to find something. Rins has had his lap time deleted, he's dropped down to 15th, Alex Marquez back to 8th, Aleix Espargaro goes 3rd, Vinales goes 4th, Bagnaia 9th, Binder up into 10th position. Vinales, as I said, to 4th. Let's have a look then at Fabio Quartararo, stays 11th, 1:41.512. Times are coming alive at the moment as Maverick Vinales exits the last corner, does a 1:45.59, goes fastest. Aleix Espargaro there, his teammate, the other Aprilia, the number 41, is just behind him and is 0.034 of a second faster in the 3rd sector. So Aleix is going to be finding some time out of the last corner, boot it hard, keep it towards the line, and it's only 3rd fastest, so 1:46.61. Morbidelli goes 5th, 1:47.33. So small times coming in. Bagnaia's coming back out on the circuit, which is great to see. The sole Ducati in this weekend. No Marc Marquez either, by the way. He's out with a broken first metacarpal and surgery as well. No Miguel Oliveira, he's out with injury as well. And no Polo Spargo due to injury as well. It's a miracle we've got Jorge Martin with a broken toe out there on the circuit, but still, 4 riders not racing in this weekend. Total of 10 across all 3 classes. Unbelievable situation at the moment. But Vinales with a 1:45.59, fastest at the moment. Alex Rins has gone down at the first corner, so it just turns in, the front dips away, just slightly off the racing line, and that's all it takes through the gravel. Airbag went off, he's okay, bike is going to require some work, but Rins down at T1, yellow flag still out. A mini qualifying indeed, it looks like we're going to get, as Vinales does a 1:39.598, Luca Marini goes second, 1:39.633. Aleix Espargaro looks fast as well, as does Jorge Martin. Aleix goes third, 1:39.676, so still got some time to find. Martin third, 1:39.673 as well. What an amazing run we're seeing now. Time's coming in thick and fast as well in the final 3.5 minutes. Maverick Vinales is still improving on his time on the Aprilia, so is Marini, but he's just dropped half a second in the third sector. Aleix Espargaro 9,000ths of a second down, so just as they were quick here last year in Argentina, Aprilia have the upper hand in the first practice session. It's a 1:39.207 from Maverick Vinales. He goes across the line in the fastest position by 0.391 faster than Marini, my word. Now he's 0.3 faster. Martin jumps up to second to sort of splice the gap between the two of them. Miller goes 9th, Nakagami goes 10th, and this is looking fantastic as through the turn 1 gravel goes Jorge Martin. Bagnaia goes 7th with 90 seconds left of the session. He too now on to his last flying lap. Remember, the top 10 automatically qualify for qualifying number 2, and then the rest of the 8 riders left have to battle it out in Q1. Top 2 from there progress forward. 13 to 18 positions then get locked, only because there's 18 riders in this weekend's MotoGP event. Hopefully we're going to have an interesting race nonetheless, with 4 riders out. Nea Bastianini, Polo Spargo, Miguel Oliveira and Marc Marquez all out with injury. Vinales, though, looks to be up there. Bagnaia, who dominated the sprint, who dominated the feature last time out in Portugal as well. 37 World Championship points already, leads by 12 points to Maverick Vinales, who finished in second position. Vinales having his best start to a season since he won the 2021 season opener in Qatar. And Nakagami jumps up into third position with a 1:39.583. So Vinales, Martin, Nakagami, Marquez, Zarco, Marini, Aleix Espargaro, checker flags out. Franco Morbidelli, the first one to meet it. He confirms himself in 8th position. Quartararo gets across just before the line, and Quartararo is 15th. So the Yamaha problems are still there from pre-season and round 1 only 7 days ago. A bang of the fist down on the deck for Quartararo. He knows exactly how hurt that is going to be. Rins goes into 11th position. Bagnaia goes 10th. Raul Fernandez goes 16th. And nobody else setting red sector times. Maverick Vinales then has topped practice 1, and depending on whether or not we get wet weather later, that's why practice 1 here was so energetic. So much going on at the front here in P1. I've just realised as well that the P1 graphic isn't at the top of the screen either. We'll fix that ahead of practice 2. You won't notice the difference, you're watching on highlights anyway. And Vinales, though, crossed the line, take the checker flag, confirms himself in first place. 1:39.299, but his fastest time was a 1:39.207. Nicely done there across the line. And Aleix Espargaro jumps up into second to make it an Aprilia 1-2 here at Terminus Rio Hondo. So it's Maverick Vinales, Aleix Espargaro 1-2. Jorge Martin is third, Takaki Nakagami 4th, Alex Marquez 5th, Johan Zarco 6th, Luca Marini 7th, Franco Morbidelli is 8th, Marco Bezzecchi 9th, and Francesco Bagnaia the top 10 that at the moment qualify for Q2. Then it's Alex Rins 11th, Fabio Di Giannantonio 12th, Augusto Fernandez 13th, Jack Miller 14th, Fabio Quartararo 15th, Brad Binder 16th, Raul Fernandez 17th, and Johan Mir is in 18th position. And Maverick Vinales' bike has come to a stop, and he's having to walk in at the side of the circuit. Very unusual situation there to go on, as they're doing a practice start. I understand it's actually cut out on him, but it's Maverick Vinales fastest in practice number 1. The second practice session is about to get underway here in MotoGP for the Argentina Grand Prix. 60 minutes of action, 1 hour begins now. Green light, away we go at the end of the pit lane. And now this is going to be the big deal. Who is going to be the fastest? Track temperature at 31 degrees, air temperature 24 degrees. There is 66% humidity. There's some clouds in the air bringing up the rainstorm as well. We could have a wet session. Now, Vinales, Aleix Espargaro, Martin, Nakagami, Marquez, Alex that is, Johan Zarco, Luca Marini, Franco Morbidelli, Marco Bezzecchi, and Pecco Bagnaia. They are the 10 riders who at the end of practice 1 were the fastest going into practice 2. So far, Rins, Di Giannantonio, Fernandez, Miller, Quartararo, Binder, Raul Fernandez and Mir have to go through qualifying 1. The next 60 minutes is crucial to the running of the weekend. It's the last session that bears any chance of progress, whether you have to run through Q1 or Q2. Alex Marquez nearly having a high side down towards turn number 3, and Jack Miller nearly following him, went straight on down to the hairpin. Nothing he could do to stop that one. He was brilliantly done. Nobody actually crashed out and went down there. Vinales then still on the 1:39.207 from the previous session. Only improver is Binder up to 16th, and Johan Mir still down in 18th position, improving the times. Track temperature's not there just yet at the moment, but 50 minutes to go of this second practice session, and everyone on hard front, medium rear. Well, usually if it stays dry, we'll see in the last 5 minutes of this session everybody going full throttle, full on, then we'll get everybody having the action as well. Miller might actually improve. He's only 7/10ths down, and at the moment that's an improvement on where he's been. So Jack Miller into the last 2 corners then here at the Termas Rio Hondo circuit on the KTM Red Bull Tech 3, and he goes 13th, 1:39.979. Still in a brilliant 1-2 though from this morning's session. Oh, and down very hard is Augusto Fernandez in the first sector. Yellow flags come out. Horrible crash at turn number 1. The bike turned in on the gas, and down he goes. So presumably the front end of the bike is just going to dip away. Turns in, it's a right-hander, front buckles, and down he goes, and it's a horrible 1, 2, 3 spin in the gravel, and his head digs in as well into the gravel. Nasty shunt. He's walking away, but nasty shunt indeed. Okay, so a few riders have set some improvements. Alex Rins, he's up into 5th position, 1:39.603. Pecco Bagnaia's got up into 8th on a 1:39.631. Quartararo goes 13th, Miller 14th, Binder 16th, and Mir 17th as well. Everybody else has set their times from the previous session, but it is remarkably consistent at the moment. The weather isn't actually dropping the amount of rain down that we were expecting at this part of the session. There's a 5-hour rainstorm coming this evening that's going to wash all the grip away before tomorrow. So fingers crossed we're going to have a calm rest of practice 2. Vinales still top though, 1:39.207. One ball with Fabio Quartararo as he approaches the line. Stays in 13th, but doesn't even improve on his time. 1:40.153 at that point as well. Long runs is the name of the game today. Everyone on hard front, medium rear. Apart from Johan Martin. Martin is on soft front, medium rear. And then medium front and rear for Nakagami, Zarco, Morbidelli as well. So there's a few strategy changes out there, but most of the field, the majority out there, hard front, medium rear, making sure they don't lose any of the front end grip in these colder conditions that we're experiencing here. Jorge Martin's doing a stunning time here and goes fastest overall, 1:39.137 for Jorge Martin then. So So with 20 minutes to go at this P2 session, we're finally starting to see the times come down. Nakagami 4th. Here we go then. This is it. Track temperature 30 degrees, air temperature 23, 65% humidity, 10 km/h wind speed. This is the one we're seeing. Now back up to 14. It's fluctuating. Now 8. Keeps changing every second. But this is it. This is now the time we're going to see 18 riders out there on the circuit pushing hard. Martin Vinales, Aleix Espargaro, Nakagami wins top 5. Alex Marquez, Zarco, Bagnaia, Marini, Morbidelli. The 10 currently qualifying for Q2. Anyone going to find any more time? Push any more? We're about to see here in Terminus. Bezzecchi across the line from 11th place goes up into 3rd, 139.256. Johan Mir, 17th fastest. Can he get up into the top 10 areas of this session as well? Morbidelli to 5th. Mir can't improve, stays 17th on the Repsol Honda, the sole Repsol Honda this weekend. Out of the last corner, here comes Aleix Espargaro. Aleix is mid-pack now as well, but he's starting to push. Vinales up by 77 thousandths of a second. Bagnaia up now. So the whole previous session, the previous 45 minutes we've had have been absolutely useless. They're all going to go out now in this next 15 minutes, start bringing the lap times down and start pushing as hard as they possibly can to continue getting the grip up front. A bit of a wiggle from Maverick Vinales as well. Touch of the oversteer there. But Vinales is up now by a 10th of a second. Bagnaia is down. Vinales is fighting that Aprilia. Really fighting it. The head's rolling around a lot as well. Aleix Espargaro, who won his first race here last year since 2004, goes fastest, 139.079. Vinales throws out the last corner to go second, 139.088. And now Bagnaia top overall by a 10th. 0.123 faster, 138.969. The Ducati's woken up, the sole Ducati this weekend. Bagnaia fastest, Aleix Espargaro, Maverick Vinales. Martins in the pit lane, Bezzecchi, Zarco, Nakagami, Morbidelli, Rins and Marquez. The top 10 as things stand. And now we watch Morbidelli, 8th fastest at the moment. He's 14 thousandths quicker, drifting out the last corner. Morbidelli goes 5th, 139.155. Binder next up, Marini goes 5th, Binder goes 7th, 139.202 for Binder, Marini 139.151. So times coming down thick and fast now as Alex Marquez has been pushed outside of the Q2 cutoff. He's down to 11th place now. So a lot of time still to find out there. Quartararo pushing out the last corner. Takes the line and Quartararo does 13th, 139.802. Nakagami's into the pit lane. And Aleix Espargaro and Maverick Vinales now 2-3. Vinales is 0.2 of a second faster. Aleix is slow, 52 thousandths. Bezzecchi, 88 thousandths of a second faster through that middle sector. So Marco Bezzecchi still might find something. Now he's a 10th up. So at least 2 going for it. One other on the Mini VR46 bike. Into the pit lane comes Aleix Espargaro. We thought that might happen. Vinales will complete the lap time. He may as well. 12 minutes to go in the session. Listening to the sing of the bike there. Cross the line. Vinales goes top. 138.852. 10th up on the board. What about Marco Bezzecchi? Still 7th fastest, estimated P1. Luca Marini's down by 0.147. Binder also closing up by 0.3 of a second. Bezzecchi out of the last corner then. Flicks the car from the left to the right and across the line is straight after. Bezzecchi to the top for the Mooney VR46 guys. A 138.767. And now what about Marini? He's 6th fastest on the board. Will he change anything? Marini goes 3rd for the other Mooney VR46 bikes, 138.897. Binder 7th, 139.413. Quartararo in 13th, really struggling to find some time. Will he actually get through into qualifying 2, or is he going to have to progress through Q1 like he did 7 days ago at Portimao? Cross the line, Quartararo still 13th, 139.684. The world champion as well from 2021 shrugs his shoulders as now it's starting to rain. I've just seen it myself. There is raindrops into turn number 1. So Quartararo, that's him done. Don't think he'll get another lap time. Loads of wiggle on the curb. Quartararo banging around on the bike as well. Can't find a single thing. So really has got a lot of problems now, that Yamaha. 13th as the rain starts to fall here at Terminus. Zarco goes 5th, Marini goes 3rd, 138.833. Bezzecchi stays top, but he was down by 47 thousandths on his own best time. Maverick Vinales, though, is next across the line. He's 900ths of a second faster, comes out the last corner, boots it hard, and is he top? Yes! By 87 thousandths of a second, a 138.680 for Maverick Vinales. A very super strong time there. Fabio Quartararo 3/10 down at the moment. He's really struggling to get into Q2 here. He looks like he's going to have to go through Q1. And as things stand, I don't think he'll be starting towards the back of the grid at this rate. Aleix Espargaro is 600ths of a second up. Luca Marini's a 10th up as well. Quartararo to 13th, then Aleix Espargaro across the line from 3rd to 1st, and it's a 1:38.518 across the board. Mega time there. Luca Marini's 4.9 down on the overall time, so there's still a bit to find. And through the gravel has gone Aleix Espargaro. He's gone too long down at turn number 1, so we'll have to keep going. And straight goes on the circuit as well, pushes back, tries to find the pace as well. 1:14 left then of this second practice session, the session that is crucial to the running order of qualifying. And Vinales pushing like mad. He's controlling the rear slide of the bike brilliantly. Quartararo 13th, still 0.2 of a second down. And Aleix 138.518, Vinales second, 138.6. So it's 0.162 separates them at the moment, then 45 seconds to go. D'Antonio 14th, 139.288. Thought that might change. Hasn't. On the board. Up we go then. Continuing to push, continuing to have the audacity to try and get in there. That Yamaha is not a great bike, which is surprising for Quartararo, considering Morbidelli's 8th fastest. Quartararo stays 13th, 139.264. This is his last run now. He looks like he's going to have to go through qualifying number 1. Bagnaia goes 6th, 138.944. Check and flag out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flags out now. So who's got the best energy? Then a bit of a slide. This is watching Quartararo again. Hard front, medium rear. Zarco is up by 0.022. Aleix Espargaro, 138.518. He's taken the checkered flag. Zarco, only rider fastest in the middle sector. Nobody else has stood the test so far. Quartararo is 0.2 of a second down. This might just get him in. Side the top 10. Now it's 0.3 of a second. The cut-off time for the top 10 is 0.6, 0.599. That's Alex Rins. So if Quartararo can just keep this lap together, it might work out. Nakagami goes 8th, Morbidelli goes 9th, Mir 13th, Miller 16th, Fernandez, Augusto that is, 17th. So the time's still there. Here comes Quartararo. How much time's he lost in the middle sector? Well, we're coming around there. He's 7/10 down, that's it. Quartararo won't improve. He's losing so much time in Sector 3. Alex Marquez might get through. He's only a 10th off of Aleix's time, so Alex Marquez could still dispute and get ahead of Alex Rins for the top 10 positions. But he's dropped it now, 2.5 seconds back. He's out of it. Alex Rins is 10th as well. So everyone looks like they've confirmed their times. Quartararo stays 14th, 139.474. He can't believe it. Fabio Quartararo will have to go through Q1. So practice 1 and practice 2 has been topped by both of the Aprilias. Once again here in Argentina, they are fast. It's Aleix Espargaro with a 138.518 in mixed conditions today, who's gone fastest. From Vinales 2nd, Bezzecchi 3rd, Marini 4th. So this is how they run then. The top 10 going automatically into Q2. Aleix Espargaro, Maverick Vinales, Marco Bezzecchi, Luca Marini, Johan Zarco, Pecco Bagnaia, Jorge Martin, Takiki Nakagami, Franco Morbidelli and Alex Rins. Having to go through qualifying 1 is Alex Marquez, Brad Binder, Johan Mir, Fabio Quartararo, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Jack Miller, Augusto Fernandez and Raul Fernandez. We'll be back tomorrow with all the action from the Saturday practice highlights live for qualifying and the sprint. Sunday, you can join us, highlights of the warm-up, all 10 minutes, and then the Grand Prix live as well. All the notifications are on the YouTube page as well with the streams up, so go like as well. We'll be back then next for Formula 2. What a race we're going to have. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.